COVID-19 pandemic is quite possibly the event that defined 2020. It has caused millions of people to go into a one-year quarantine and has caused 3 million deaths. This has caused many to put a negative connotation on the word virus. Many consider viruses a harbinger of diseases that can't do anything but harm. But what if I told you that viruses can actually be utilized to make a meaningful impact on the world? Enter Virax, a company that aims to use viruses to make better forms of energy storage. Now you're probably wondering, what's wrong with current lithium-ion batteries today? Well, it turns out that there's a lot. Batteries run on the transfer of chemical to electric energy, where electrolytes cause chemical reactions that cause current to flow through the battery. With the increasing amount of batteries since the Industrial Revolution, chemical waste from our environment is degrading our environment and leading to unhealthy consequences. As of right now, there's no easy way of disposing of these batteries without harming the environment itself. A further complication lies in their battery lifetime, which causes further purchasing for these companies and more cost in the long run. Additionally, these lithium-ion batteries have low power rates, which are unlikely to change without the use of nanotechnology. Enter virus-based batteries. These batteries are faster, more efficient, and overall much better than traditional batteries. They fix the environmental problem by eliminating the need for chemical components, and they allow for increased electron transfer by actually binding to the coating material itself. Many guys are probably skeptical about this, but it has actually been proven by reputable organizations like MIT and the Korea Institute of Technology through the M13 virus and carbon nanotubes. Carbon nanotubes and the M13 virus were both used for their increased electron transfer properties. So again, why do we need Virax? Well, the thing is that it only kind of partially worked. The battery produced around 3 volts compared to an EV's 375 volts and degraded after 100 cycles. The virus was unable to keep stable, and the glue that was holding the carbon nanotubes together was slowly falling apart. The M13 with carbon nanotubes seemed not to be the best option for optimal energy density and energy lifetime. Although this combination didn't work out, there are other virus types and coating materials that could work better. That is what we strive to do at Virax. Determine that optimal virus and coating for maximal specific power, lifetime, and also energy density over time. Using a machine learning algorithm called a neural network, these optimal combinations can be found. Machine learning is simply the concept of feeding data into a computer to recognize patterns that are indistinguishable by humans. The inputs for this machine learning algorithm are genomic datasets like Virax and Viper. These contain partially done genomic sequences and their corresponding electrical properties for these viruses. Although there isn't a full dataset containing all of the viruses on Earth, through next-generation sequencing, this once impossible dataset can now be found in just a matter of years. We will also add the chemical composition of the coating material to see how it interacts with the virus itself. Our outputs for the algorithm will be the specific power, the lifetime, and the viral cycle efficiency for these viruses. The perfect combination will optimize for all 3 components. After finding the optimal combination, this virus and coating material can be tested to see whether the model is actually accurate. These virus-based batteries have large applications, especially in the EV industry, where chemical storage and degradation rates play a large role in the future discussion of batteries in these EV vehicles. Several of these companies are willing to use these batteries just because of the potential impact that it could have. Experts at Tesla, Apple, General Electric, and Ginkgo Bioworks have validated this idea and said that it could be a potential alternative for these EV vehicles. At Virax, the future is now. These viruses, once thought to be harbingers of disease, can pave the way for a better tomorrow. Thank you.